Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's matchup between the Eastern Dukes and Martello Buccaneers here out at St. Margaret's Center. Out at the Smith Arena this evening, different rink than usual. Ice surface in here is a little bit different seating. Definitely different for us to stream out of, but all good. Right off the bat here, puck is played deep into the Duke zone as they'll go down and battle for that puck earlier. Both teams before the game, you could hear them getting psyched up as they're both waiting to come out on the ice. You could hear the excitement, you could hear them cheering, ready to go, ready to get this late night game on the go. Puck is dumped down, and Myra will be the one to go back for that one for the Bucks. Puck played in deep by the Dukes. Down low. Bucks are able to go back there and try to pick up this one as it gets played up the wall. Trying to chip this one out as it gets sent back in. Myra is the guy to go back for this one as he tries to chip this one up. Up the ice now with speed. Bucks try to get in deep. First shot off there, and it's going to be a glove save. So we'll head down into the Duke zone for a new face-off. Duke's up here for the weekend. They have the Buccaneers on their schedule tonight and then play Armada tomorrow to the Greenfoot Energy Center. Puck being played up the wall, kept in up top by the Bucks as that puck gets sent in deep. Looking for this one, battling it out, trying to find this one to move this one up the ice. That one's sent in deep by the Dukes. We'll get an icing call on this one. Lots of people still rolling into the rink, getting in on the stream. Hopefully they like to be featured. So we get a new face-off down in the Duke zone. Just 18:43 to go here in the first. Puck is dropped and played back deep into the Duke zone with a battle down low. They'll look here to break out, try to get out of their own zone and get some offense going here as the Dukes have not been able to control much of this play to start. Puck sent deep into the zone. Trying to play it in. Bucks able to walk down the wall with this one. Try to get a quick shot off there, and it was just off a blocker into up. Bailey able to throw this one back in deep. Battling down low, trying to find this puck. Dukes able to get this one up into center ice as they'll try to move down with it. Puck sent deep into the Buck zone now as they'll battle to get this puck out. Bucks now trying to make their way up ice with speed. McClellan loses that battle. That one got taken off of his stick and sent down deep into the Duke zone. Duke's now up into center ice, looking to chip that one past and can't quite get past the Bucks. They try to turn this one over and it gets caught up in a skate. So now battle down low in the Buck zone. Duke's coming out with it, looking out front, nothing there. And it's Bucks back up the other way now with some speed. Trying to cut through, they'll try to take it to the outside and get caught down in a battle. And a backhand goal! And the Bucks are up 1-0 to start this game off early. With just 17:23 to go, able to get themselves up on that board and lead this game. So they'll head to the bench to celebrate that one for sure. And it's going to be Roach that was able to get that backhand off right top shelf there in the end to get his team up early to start this game off. Bucks fired up after that first one. Duke's not letting up as their sticks are tapping over the boards, trying to get themselves psyched to finish this game. Puck played in deep. Len back for this one as he'll battle down low. He gets knocked down. Duke's able to try to pick this puck up. They'll try to move it. Look out front. Nothing there. So now Bucks go back for this one, trying to get this one out of their own zone. Back to some offense play as they like. Quick shot on net there for the Dukes. Nothing off of that one. Liney's will go down to try to break up some after whistle talk and battle down low. So we'll get a face-off just outside the crease here down in the Buck zone. Puck dropped, played back, caught up in a battle there as they'll try to look to move this one. Mombercat with a pass off there to Probert. Probert trying to move his way in, pass back there. Trying to battle this one out down low. Duke's looking to find this puck, hoping to clear their zone here as this one gets sent back up the boards. Duke's trying to make a cross-ice pass. Bucks are back hard for this one as they'll look to get this one on their sticks. Bucks trying to make their way off ice. Prober pass off there, and that one sent back in deep. Dodge back for this one. Dodge gets this on his stick. Tries to move this one back behind the net, and this puck gets sent up ice. Duke's here to pick this one up as they'll try to turn around the play here. Get cut off there. So they'll head back with pressure on them. Still looking for this puck as it's played down deep. Duke's trying to move their way up ice as this one's chipped up into center zone. Chipped in deep. Can't quite get past the Bucks on that one. Bucks playing this puck down low. Trying to keep this one moving, and we'll have a penalty coming our way, and it will be going towards the Dukes. Off of that last play there, putting Bucks on a power play here early. So we'll head to the box, and we'll head down into the Zook zone for a new face-off. Penalty to number 17, Blake Hartman. Still take a seat in the box, and we'll head down into the Duke zone here. 2 minutes of one-man advantage out there for the Bucks to try to get themselves up on the board here. Puck played back to the line, kept in there. Close one, that one was. So down low, battling to find this puck, sent all the way down by the Dukes. Good job clearing their zone early here. Back hard for the puck now. The Bucks, as they'll try to make their way up ice, try to set something up. Pressure on them, pass off there. Roach, he'll move this one forward. Bucks trying to get in deep into the Duke zone at the moment. Able to move that one down, pass out in front, nothing there. Able to pick this one back up and try to move it. Move down low now. Trying to set up a play here as Dukes continue to put defense on. And so we'll get a new face-off down in the Duke zone. It's a new face-off down in the Duke zone. Puck played back to Myra off of that one. Tries to get a shot off and caught up in some shin pads. So back down the other way the puck goes, and Roach will be the one back for it. Able to pick this one up down and deep. He'll take his time behind his net to make a play. Moves this one up to Murphy. Murphy makes his way down ice. Murphy over the blue. Pass back there. Quick shot on net, and that one's just wide. Trying to find this puck. Roach picks this one up, sends that one back down and deep into the corner. Bucks still with 45 seconds of this power play, looking to get themselves back up on the board as they move this puck continuously around. Back up top. Trying to move this one in deep. Keep this power play in their control. Puck on their six. Up to Myra now. Myra, pass back down low. Still looking to find a lane here to get a good shot off right in front. Opportunity, and that one gets in! We have another good Bucks goal. As they'll head to the bench to that one, able to get themselves a bigger lead early in the first. It's going to be Morrison that gets that one. So we'll head to center ice now. Big goal there for the Bucks on the power play. People to make this lead even bigger so early in this game. Duke still putting lots of great pressure on, especially defensively, trying to clear this puck. Puck sent in deep. Down to pick it up. Duke's now trying to make their way up ice with some speed. Played out on net there. Bucks try to make their way to the zone. Down deep into the corner, looking to find this puck. Try to exit the zone, can't quite get past as Dukes are putting on good offensive pressure. Get that still on their stick. Shot in front, and they score! So we have a good Dukes goal here. Able to keep that offensive pressure up and get themselves up on the board. It's going to be Langell that gets that one as he'll head to the bench to celebrate. So now we go back to center ice. New draw. Once again, Dukes were down there just putting on good pressure, finding themselves some spaces in front. to get on that puck and try to get that into the back of the net. Worked out for them. Great. They were able to get that off of their sticks and into the net. Puck sent down and deep. Duke go down to try to play this one. As Bucks try to jump on this one. Myra, big step up on that puck there. Theopolis down there trying to get this puck on his stick. Can't quite take it off there. Dukes will try to chip this one up. Can't quite get this one out past as they get hit down in battle. Sent back down in deep. And this one it's going to cause a whistle as it was a quick save there. So we'll head just outside the crease for a new faceoff. Fresh legs out there for both teams now. After that last goal, trying to get new guys out there to continue this game. Puck moved down. Out in front, opportunity here, backhand for Probert. Can't get anything off of that one. So back outside for a new face-off here. Game is a close one today. Both teams working hard, trying to get themselves up on the board. Puck played down low. Battle. Dukes able to try to sneak their way through to get this puck down and low. Down into the corner of the Buck zone, trying to find this puck. This one's kept in there, but picked off quickly by Murphy. Sullivan moves this one forward. Bombercat trying to jump on that one. Get his stick on that and try to move this towards the net. It's a battle down low now. Still looking to find this puck. As it's trying to be chipped up the boards there. Probert taken down there, trying to find that puck. Big battle down low. Probert comes up with this one. Pass up. On the line, Curtin. Pass down. Bucks look towards the net. Quick shot off there and blocked by the Dukes. Big hit along the boards there, trying to find this puck. Just over 12 minutes to go now. And this first period, lots of action thus far. Battles are being played hard out here today. Jumping up on this one. Bucks able to hold that line. Curtin now jumps down to keep that one in. Probert down low, battling hard, trying to win that puck. Gets caught up in his feet. Moves forward just a couple of feet just to lose it. See battles to move this one out. Umbercat trying to find that puck. Sent down by the Dukes. Back hard for a Curtin with lots of pressure on him, and we'll get the icing call. So we'll head down to the Duke zone once again for a new face-off this time. Down now in Duke zone, just over 11 minutes to go here in this first tight score to start us off. Both teams battling hard. Bucks able to control a bit of this play down in the Duke zone as they keep trying to get breakthroughs here and finding ways to get themselves to the net. Step in shot there. And the Bucks are able to sneak that one through, get themselves back up on the board to lead this game 3-1. So they'll head to the bench for high fives. And it's going to go to Roach once again. So back to center ice. Bucks now with a 3-1 lead. Still in this first period. Lots of game left to be played. Duke certainly not giving up. They continue to put great pressure on these Buccaneers. Puck played forward. Pridham trying to get this one down in deep. Dukes trying to clear this zone as it gets caught up in a battle down low. Jumping up on this puck as Dukes continue to try to clear, get caught up in a battle and can't quite as that one just pops over the Dukes bench there. Couldn't quite see that one, so we'll head out for a new face-off. Defense change here on Bucks end, and they're going to go with the forward change. It's Murphy and Dodge to come on for the defense. Morrison, Mahoney, and McClellan out for the offense here. So we get lined up deep into the Duke zone. Puck played out to the boards to start this one off. Down low, battling for this puck. This one pops up the boards, jumping down to try to keep this one on. And it's the Dukes that are able to sneak past there and make their way down ice. Deep into the corner now, battling to find this puck. Get a stick on it. Back behind the net. Bucks trying to clear their zone as that one just pops up high. Murphy unable to get a hold of that one. So we'll be down there for a new face-off. So face-off just to the right of the crease for the Bucks down here. They get lined up. Getting told to push back on the face-off here. Battling before this game even starts. Battle up along the boards as they'll try to clear the zone. Allyward able to kind of get a hold of that one as he'll lose that one against McClellan. So puck played back down and deep. Picked up down low by Murphy. Murphy, he'll cut back. Pass this one over to Dodge. Dodge takes a look. Chips this one up. Gets caught up in the Dukes player there as he tries to turn this one back around. Didn't quite see that one. As they continue to battle it out for this puck. Trying to chip this one out for the Dukes. Able to get up into the neutral zone now. It's McClellan. He'll walk over the line. Try to get this one past. Can't quite get it off the defense there. As Dukes will head up the other way now. Dukes turned over there. Back to McClellan. He'll step in. Backhand shot. Goalie knocked down low. Nothing you want to see. That one's rough, so we'll head just to the crease down low for a new face-off. Definitely don't want to see any goalie injuries this evening. So glad he's back up and on his feet quickly. Felix Haddon, goalie and nets tonight for the Dukes. So puck being played up here. Dukes making their way down the ice with it. Able to get over the line, pass off there. Not able to follow through with a shot, unfortunately. And here go the Bucks up the other way now. Theopolis was able to dump that one in deep, and it's going to be a offside call on that one. So just outside Duke zone now. Just under 10 minutes to go in this first period. Bucks still with that early lead that they were able to gain. 3-1 is the score here in the Smith Arena out at St. Margaret Center. Puck played back. Dukes back into their own zone for this one. They'll try to pick this one up down low. They'll try to grab this one as this one gets chipped up. Bucks able to hold their own down there and keep this puck in deep. Battling to find this one as the Dukes will try to clear their zone here. Caught up along the battle. Make their way up ice with a 2-on-2 here. So they'll get in quick. Shot there, and that one's wide. Dukes able to get over that zone quickly and get that puck off their stick. Unable to get anything off of that one as it's Bucks now up the other way with this puck. Trying to take a look, trying to move this one around. Down low, battling hard for this one. So this one gets sent back. Able to get a stick on it as a Bucks. So look towards the net. Battle up along the boards. Back behind the net. Trying to find this puck. Caught up in a deep battle down low. Trying to get a stick on it. Prober gets hit into the boards. Trying to have control of that puck. Up to the line now. Dodge. Dodge. He'll step through. Big shot there, and that one's just wide. Murphy pushing down to keep this one and pops up out in front. Sent back up the other way. Bucks have some time and space with the Dukes change. Murphy getting a stick on it. He'll try to move this one up ice. Onto the stick of Prober now. Prober, he'll walk through. Prober, drop pass there. Push down deep into the zone. Can't quite hold on to this one. Dukes trying to make their way up the ice the other way. Dodge, able to get that one down the ice for the Bucks. Give them time to get a quick change here as the Dukes will try to break out of their own zone. Dukes unable to get past Curtin there as he came in with speed and tried to turn that puck around. Bailey playing this one hard as he came right off the bench and ready to see that cherry picker up high from the Dukes. Probert now, Probert. He'll try to pass this one off. The one gets cut off there by Curtin as he tried to move that up ice. So in deep now, Dukes looking towards the net. Can't quite get a shot off there. So the Bucks will head back up the ice the other way. Probert now, he'll walk through. Pass off there. Quick shot off and a save down low. So get another face-off down deep in the Bucks able to make a change. So Dukes are going to make one as well to get fresh legs out on the ice to continue this play. Puck dropped and caught up in a battle there. Picked off early by the Bucks. Trying to look for an option there. Can't quite get past the Dukes as they were putting on hard pressure down low. Dukes making their way up just over the line. Trying to battle out this puck. Can't quite hold on to possession as it's Bucks that are going to pick this one off. Bucks trying to move their way up ice. Turned over up in front. Nothing off of that. Back up the other way. Alley World able to hold that line as that one gets sent back down and deep. Battling off far across that blue line and back down the other way. Bucks trying to pressure this puck and get a stick on it as they'll get a change. So time for the Dukes here to try to break out. Able to get that one on the stick. Hit up hard in the center zone ice there. They'll try to move in with this puck. Can't quite find a way to as it gets caught up just outside the bench. Dukes down with possession. They'll try to pass this one forward. Sent down and deep. Myra back for this one. Myra, he'll take his time and space with it. He cuts back. Takes a look here. He'll start to move his feet up ice. Try to get a pass off there as that one's chipped off his stick down low. Still battling for this puck. Dukes able to hold in control. They'll try to pass this one up. Can't quite get it out. Hartman trying to battle for that puck. Just get knocked off his own there and back down there to try and get this one back. Battle just down by the Bucks bench down low. Up to the line. Henry able to keep that one in low. Battle looking for this puck. Can't quite find it. Moves it down once again. Out in front. Walk through. Try to get a shot off. Get a stick on it. It was a Bucks trying to sneak that one out. Can't quite. And it's the Dukes that now have the Bucks hemmed in their own zone as that one gets thrown out. Looked like it was going to be a pass. Didn't quite find a stick. So we're down now into the Duke zone with them trying to get themselves up ice here as the Bucks will lay some pressure on. Caught up on the line there by Roach. He was able to hold that one. So Dunn now. Dunn. He'll pass this one off. Pass up ice. Trying to get a stick on it. Can't quite. And it's down the ice. No ice was called. So a foot battle now. Bucks trying to play this puck. Big save there out in front. And we'll get a whistle. That one looked like it was going to be close. Able to get back in net quickly was Kelly. As he came out to play it originally and got a weird stick on that one. And it came out. Able to keep that one out of the back of his net though. So new face-off down in the Buck zone as that puck is dropped. Caught up in a battle. Bucks trying to sneak their way through there. Duke's able to get a stick on it and move that one forward. So play down deep into their zone as they go back for it. Dodge hit down really hard in that play. Bucks still looking to get out here as they move this one forward. Can't quite find anything off of this, so the Dukes are able to chip that one up. Murphy holds that line as they'll battle it out down deep to the Duke zone. Making their way back behind the net. Big hit down there. They look to hold onto this puck. Dukes trying to break out of their own zone now. They'll start to make their way up ice with the puck. Chipped up high and back down for it is Curtin. Curtin pass up to Probert, who just got off the bench. Probert, he'll start to move his feet. Probert takes this one wide. Able to get in deep into the Duke zone. Pass out in front, nothing there. They go down to continue to battle in the corner. Trying to find this puck. Curtin gets hit into the Duke's bench as they're able to sneak through. And it's done now. He'll try to cut through. Quick shot off there for him. Rebound opportunity. Bucks able to clear the front of the net there. Quick shot once again from Frazier now. And he's able to get this one back on his stick. He'll take a look. He'll wait. Step out and we'll get a whistle there for the net being off. So just over 3 minutes to go in the first. Duke certainly coming back late in this first to have a lot more advantage with this puck and getting to hold on to more offensive play. Puck dropped and played back to the line. Kept in up top. Bucks able to clear their zone as this one gets sent all the way back. No ice called once again, so foot race for this puck. And a big hit laid down low. Still trying to find this one. Bucks able to get this on their stick. Quick shot off there. Rebound opportunity. It's still there. Still loose, and it's gonna get whistled down there. Puck was loose there at the end, and we'll get a fight here in front. Puck was loose in the box. I think we're just trying to jump on that one. Dukes just trying to defend their net and try to keep them out from hitting on their goalie. Gets caught up in a battle. Bit of an early whistle there as the ref kind of lost sight of that one and wasn't able to see where it was going to go. So a warning here to the bench. So down deep into the Duke zone 3 minutes ago in this first period. Puck is played back off of that draw. Hit down low, trying to find this one. Try to move up ice now. Pass off there. Picked off. Belen now. Belen back with some speed. Able to chip this one up. Bowring trying to push that one forward. Can't quite find a stick on it. So it's a buck, so we'll get to go up the other way now. Down in deep with possession of this one. Pass off there. Looking towards the net. It's Roach unable to get anything through there. And this puck's moved forward to Arsenal. Arsenal walks in, loses possession of that puck just on his own as it was bouncing just off his stick there. So Bucks back up the other way now. They'll cut through. Big move there. Big shot. And that one's caught up in some skates down low. So Bucks still trying to hold on to this puck as they'll continue to try to move it around. Shot on that, and that one's blocked off. Murphy back for this one. Pass over to Dodge. Dodge will take his space. Move this one, and that one gets chipped off of his stick. Down and low, battling to find this puck. Gets chipped up and just hits a roofing there. So we'll get a whistle on that play. So down deep into the Buck zone we go for a new face-off. Just 1:43 to go in the first. Score is still 3-1. Puck dropped there and played up. Bucks begin to make their way up ice. Duke's able to get control here, try to put this one on net, and they can't quite as that one's stolen from them. Morrison, pass up ice to McClellan. McClellan in deep, and that puck's moved forward. Trying to hold on to that one was a quick shot on that and just wide, so the Dukes were able to pick this one up. Trying to move up ice into center zone with this one, as Murphy's there to step up on that. Push forward now. Dukes will take this one back, trying to find this puck still. Dukes trying to make their way up into neutral zone ice, able to push this one forward. It's Hartman now. Hartman, quick shot there, and that one's wide. Rebound in front. Bucks there to shut that down. So Bucks make their way up ice. Quick move there, pass out in front, nothing off of that. Sent back up into neutral zone ice, pass off there to Curtin. Curtin, he'll walk through a pass back. Bucks now trying to move in with some speed and try to set up a play here as it's dumped deep into the Duke zone. Down there battling Mahoney, trying to get his stick on it. Pass up top. Still trying to find this one as Bailey tried to step up on that. Can't quite hold the line there as it's Dukes back the other way. Trying to get their way through. Battle deep into the Buck zone in the corner. Puck being moved up. Bucks trying to keep this one out for the last couple of seconds of this first here. Big hit down low, and we'll have a penalty coming our way. Bowring pass this one back down deep. Dukes look towards the net. They pull their goalie for that extra man advantage. And we'll get a whistle here as this one's just off the netting. And it's going to be a penalty coming towards the Bucks. So head down into the Buck zone for a power play to the Dukes. It's going to be Mahoney that goes in the box for that one. Dukes with an advantage here. 3 seconds. They're going to try to set something up here to get themselves up on the board once again. So face-off, puck played back. Down and low, knocked out by the Bucks, and that will bring us to the end of the first period. So we'll head out for our first intermission of the game. You're watching Bucks Dukes live on High Button Sports. I'm Lucy Glazebrook. Thank you for tuning in this far with us. Welcome back, everybody, for some second period action. You are watching us currently live on High Button Sports. I'm Lucy Glazebrook on the call this evening. We're going to start this period with Mahoney still in the box. The Bucks, a 1:56 left in his as he took that with just 3 seconds to go at the end of the first. And the puck is dropped at center ice. So Bucks start down a man here to get this period started. Puck sent in deep. Dukes trying to hold on to control down deep. They'll try to set up a play down there, try to control a little bit of this puck to hopefully get themselves back up on the board. Score is still 3-2 for the Bucks after first 20 minutes of play. Down low, Dukes trying to move this one around. Pass off. Try to look for a lane here. Unable to find one as that pass just goes off. So it'll be sent down into the Duke zone now. And we'll give a change here for the Bucks. So battle just inside the zone. Trying to keep this one down and deep and trying to keep some pressure on the Dukes here so that they don't have a chance to get down and shoot that puck. Down and deep now. Dukes. They'll look down towards the net. Sent back the other way. So Bailey, he's going to try to come up and play that. Can't quite. So this one gets sent back the other way. So Dukes now battling hard down. Hit hard into the corner down low. Trying to find this puck as this one gets sent up and sent down the ice by the Bucks. Able to get control of that one. And it's going to be the Dukes that start to make their way out of their own zone up ice. Try to sneak their way through as that one just got caught up there and sent down by the Bucks. So Dukes back for this one. 24 seconds to go here in this penalty kill, and the Bucks have done a great job keeping these guys off. Dukes now up in the neutral zone ice. Able to get over the line here. Chance for them to try to set something up here. Try to move this one back up, and it's chipped out there by the Bucks. So they had some pressure on that. So 5 seconds now to go. And this power play for the Dukes. And Mahoney is now out of the box, and the penalty has expired. Quick shot off here for the Bucks. Good try on that one. Back to 5v5 action here in the Smith Arena. Dukes now try to make their way up the ice the other way. Try to sneak their way through. That puck gets sent down and deep into the corner. So battle down low for that one. So we'll try to find this. Dukes try to make their way through in the Bucks zone. Bucks able to take control, so it's going to be Probert that makes his way up the boards. Probert, he'll get that one down and deep. Trying to find the puck down there. Get some control of it, and it's Murphy that will send that one back down. Up into center ice now. Puck is sent down and deep. We got a whistle here. So we'll head down into the Duke zone. Off an icing call, and they're trying to get a change. Getting told no, as it's a rule that able to make a change on a ice. Puck dropped, and Duke's trying to make their way in down deep. In the corner now, trying to play with this puck. Up top, Sullivan, chance for him. Can't quite find it there to get it off of his stick. So back now the other way, the Duke zone, as they will head into the Buck zone. Can't quite hold on to this one. So we'll get a penalty now coming towards the Bucks. Off the play there. So Duke's back on a power play. It's going to be Sullivan that heads into the box for the Bucks. So he'll sit in there for 2 minutes while the Dukes have another power play, another chance for them to get themselves on the board. Still down 2 goals in this game. Pass across the blue line there. McDonald, he'll work his way down. Pass back. Quick shot out from top pie. That one just gets up into netting. So we head back over for a new face-off. Still down in the Buck zone, looking to clear here and kill off this penalty quickly. Puck dropped and played back Bucks on this one, trying to move this one down ice, and it makes it all the way down. So Dukes will head back to try to play this one. Pass cross ice as they try to get in deep here. Pass out, nothing off of that one. Try to be kept in there. Can't quite, and it's Kraus. That will head down. Kraus, backhand, shot, nothing off of that one. And the net is off, so we'll get a whistle. And a new face-off down in the Duke zone. Gulls Churro right now playing right next to us in Fountain. 5-2 is the score right now for them, with the Gulls leading that game. Battle down low, and Dukes are trying to make their way up ice. A minute to go now in this power play for them. Puck played back down and sent down. Trying to find this one as this one gets sent down deep into the Buck zone. Up the line, English, pass off there. Dukes trying to set up a play here. Good shot there. Try to get themselves on net. Unable to get to the back of it. Still 42 seconds to kill off here for the Bucks. Puck dropped down low. Bucks able to get a stick on it and start to make their way up ice quickly. Thrown down deep into the Duke zone as they try to track this puck down. Duke's now trying to make a play, trying to get this puck going up ice. Pass off there. Curtin taking the body down there so Dodge could step through and get a stick on that puck. Quick shot off there for the Dukes. Nothing off of that one. 8 seconds to go now. And this penalty kill for the Bucks. Chipped back down and deep by the Dukes as they continue to try to get something on net here. Sullivan's out of the box as Bucks penalty has expired. Right out in front, opportunity there for the Dukes, and they'll get a whistle. So we'll head back down into the Bucks zone for a new face-off. Continue to lead even after being on the penalty kill there twice. So new face-off down low. Puck played up here as the Dukes will head back for this one. Try to move this one around. This one gets chipped up. Back down deep into the Buck zone. In for it is Myra. He'll try to turn this one up. Caught up on the boards now in a battle, looking for this puck. McDonald, quick shot off there. Belen over to get this puck. He'll play that one back for Myra. Myra now. He'll start to move with this one. Tries to chip this one out of the zone. McDonald sends that one back down and deep for the Dukes. Back for now is Belen. Belen, he throws this one up. Bucks making their way in deep into the Duke zone. Shot on net there as gets chipped out wide. Still down and low trying to find this puck. Able to move this one over. Still battling down low. Try to find this. Big shot off there from Morrison as he was able to come into that battle strong with that puck. Kept in there by Myra as that one gets chipped forward. Chance here for the Dukes as they go down. Quick shot up there and a big save for Kelly. Myra was tracking that puck down hard, trying to get back there. So change here for Dukes and Bucks. Gulls game just ended. Final score 5-2. That was live on High Button Sports, but don't worry, you can go back and watch it later on YouTube if you're interested. Puck being played down into the boards. Bucks will look to clear their zone here. So they'll try to take this one back, take some time and space with it. Up ice they go with this one. Box able to get into the Duke zone. They'll try to walk through. Shot there as that one's just chipped wide. Bucks still don't know. Trying to find this puck. Quick shot off from the line there by Dodge. Nothing off of that one. Steps back up on the line again. Able to hold it in. Duke's trying to clear. Big shot there from Dodge. Right on net. And that one's chipped wide into the corner. Duke's trying to find this puck. Unable to as this one gets moved. Up to the line now. Pass over to Murphy. Murphy sends that one back down in deep. Battling it out in the corner now. Looking for this puck as that one gets sent down all the way by the Dukes. So we'll get a icing call there and we'll head down into their zone for a new face-off. Fresh legs out here for the Buccaneers. Trying to get a play going here. Maybe make the gap of this lead even bigger. The puck just dropped and played back. Dukes able to pick this one up. They'll look to try to clear their zone here. Able to get up into center zone ice and down the ice they go. Trying to cut through. Big defensive play there by the Bucks. Able to get themselves back up ice. Roach. Quick shot off there. Hits the shin pad. But still manages to get on net. No whistle there as it was not a full save. Able to move that puck off was the Dukes. Still battling to find this puck. Chipped back down and deep. Down low. Trying to find this. Duke's trying to break out of their own zone here. Able to cut back. Give themselves some space to try to get out. Dukes clear this one up into neutral zone ice. And it goes down. Bailey versus Langell down in the corner here. Trying to get a stick on this one. Ends up popping past both of them and being picked up later up top. Chipped out there. Bucks trying to get this puck down ice. Duke's able to keep them hemmed in there for a moment as that one gets sent back down in deep. Battle down low. Trying to find this puck. Bucks chip this one all the way down. There's the whistle. Trying to skate to beat that one. So back down to the Duke zone we go. We're unable to get past there and get that change, unfortunately, we're the Bucks, but good chance here for the Dukes as they know they're going to be tired and can try to take advantage of that to get a good play going. Puck dropped and played back. Bucks looking clear their zone here. Chipped up. Chance there for Pridham as he got a shot off and then knocked off the puck down low. And we'll get a little bit of a battle down there. Henry throwing a couple of shoves and punches his way. So we'll try to break up this one down low as just off that shot. Definitely trying to get each other going and keep each other in this game. Henry is able to have a good shove there against Pridham. So new face-off now down in the Duke zone. Puck is dropped and played off into the corner. Trying to get out of the zone as this one gets chipped past and sent all the way down. Back for it hard as Myra. He loses that one in a battle. Out in front, opportunity there for the Dukes. Unable to find a stick off of that pass. So Myra makes his way up ice. Able to get that puck down in deep. Dukes back for this one. They'll send this one across. Try to break out. Unable to as they get caught up behind their own net down there. Dukes try to chip this one up into neutral zone ice. Myra was there on the line. Able to then chuck that one down as he gets hit hard. Dukes trying to get through as they work their way down. Unable to hold on control. Big hit there. We'll have a penalty coming our way. It's gonna go towards the Bucks here. So they'll have back on the penalty kill for another 2 minutes as it's McLean that gets in the box. So new face-off down in the Buck zone. Opportunity here for the Dukes once again. And they shoot, they score! Quick and easy on that one. Get themselves up another goal in this game. Great job by the Dukes. Able to set themselves up early right off that draw. Quick shot off, and they get that one through. It's Allie Ward. They'll be awarded that one, and they'll head down to celebrate. The game is now a 3-2 game. Dukes fans next to me, as you can probably hear, definitely hyped up to see that one go through. Off the draw, it's center ice now, thrown down in deep. Ice called off there as they'll battle for this puck. Bucks look out front, can't quite sneak that one through. Murphy hold the line there. Battle down in deep, trying to find this puck. Dukes trying to make their way down the ice. Dodge back in a foot race for that one. Unable to get his stick on it as Dukes have taken advantage of this puck. McDonald, he'll walk down with some space. Lost that puck, but was able to pass that one off in the corner. Puck played up in the neutral zone ice. Hartman's going to take control of this puck and try to move this one forward. Trying to make their way up ice now as that run gets thrown down in deep. Bucks trying to break out. Can't, as it's the Dukes that keep them hemmed in. Puck played far corner now. Still trying to clear the zone. Dukes holding on with their pressure here as they get a shot towards the net and a quick save for Kelly. So ahead for a new face-off down deep into the Buck zone. Fresh line for both teams. Trying to get new legs out there to continue this play. Puck dropped and played back. Bucks looking to clear their zone here. Chipped off to the side. Try to chip this one out. Kept up on the line there. Quick shot off there for the Dukes as that one goes wide. Stepping down as the Dukes and giving the Bucks here a chance to break out. Chipped up forward to Probert, and he can't hold on to that one. We'll get a penalty coming our way, and it's going to be a Dukes penalty. Just on that play on Probert there at the end where he lost his stick. It's going to be a 2-minute slashing call, giving the Bucks an opportunity here for 2 minutes with a man advantage, and it's Bowring that adds to the box. So we'll head down into the Duke zone here. New face-off, new opportunity for the Bucks. Puck played back out down the middle, and Duke's able to clear that one early. Myra goes back for this one. Murphy down there with him. Myra, he'll start to make his way up. Pass off to Murphy. Murphy got a stick on that one. Works his way in. Cuts off. Pass across there to Roach. Roach, pass back to Murphy. Murphy up top to Myra. Back down to Murphy. Murphy trying to pass that one back to Myra. Done with a stick on that one. So chip that one off. Bucks still managing to have a bit of control there as that one got tipped out. So back down again as Myra. He'll pick this one up down low. Pressure on him against Dunn. So he'll cut back and try to create some space for himself. Chip up there from Roach. Murphy, and for this one, tries to chip this one down low. Can't quite. McClellan, he's going to put that one down low. Try to be thrown out there by the Dukes as Bucks are able to get in front of it and block that. Myra up on the line, got a skate on that one. They're going to be able to sneak through there quickly. Was done. Unable to hold onto that one as he'll head to the bench, and now picked up by the Bucks. Bucks look up ice. Down deep as they try to find this puck. Dukes trying to get down the ice, able to send that one down. Just 35 seconds to go now. And this penalty kill for the Dukes, my apologies there. Bucks looking to break out of their own zone here. Chipped forward. Up into neutral zone ice. Down into the Duke zone. Pass back there to Probert. Probert. Pass down low. Looking to find this puck. It's the Dukes that will hold on to control of that one. Belen steps in off the line. Quick shot off there and a quick save. So just 8 seconds to go now in this power play for the Bucks. Unable to get many shots off there and find a puck to the back of the net just yet. Puck played down low. Trying to find this one as this one tries to get chipped up. Bailey on the line. Bailey, he'll send that one back down in deep. Pass off from the wall there. Looking towards the net. Bucks able to hold their own on the line, as Duke's penalty has expired. So back to 5v5 action. Duke's now with control. Duke's will move with this puck. They'll chip this up ice. Duke's looking to clear the zone as this one gets caught up in the battle just outside the Bucks bench. Duke's trying to move up ice as the Bucks were getting a change here. Unable to take advantage of that part. Puck sent cross ice. Kept up on the line there. Dukes have to take this one back out into neutral zone as they'll make a partner pass. Unable to get anything off that. Probert quick to get off there so that he didn't get his team offside. Probert, quick shot off there. Quick save. Stepping in as Murphy. Pass off there. Sullivan looking towards the net. Can't quite find anything on that one. Sullivan out of control. They'll move this one up top. Dodge able to hold that line and send that one back down in deep. Probert tries to move this one out in front. Picked off there. Still battling for that puck. And the Dukes are able to move themselves back up ice with it. Down and deep into the Buck zone. Looking out in front. Can't get anything off of that one. Kept up in the line there. And played back down low. Broken stick up top from the Dukes. So they get a quick change going there. Bucks try to break their way out. Up the other way. Quick change there as they'll try to go and chase that. Dukes have a man up high. That's going to be called offside. Saw that change happening. Saw the puck being played. We're looking to set something up. So back down into the Duke zone we go. Puck dropped him. Played off there. Looking to break out here. Dukes start to make their way up ice. Dukes able to get in deep. And they'll look towards the net. Bucks trying to play this puck out hard here. Sent back down the other way. Dukes have to go back in their own zone now. Try to pick this one up. This one gets sent down the ice. Whistle there, so we'll head back down towards Duke's zone. Blue Jays game here starting up in 5 minutes. Hope you guys will tune in after this stream to watch Game 2 of the World Series. Certainly a big win for them last night. It was nice to see. Good representation of the country for sure. So new faceoff down in the Duke zone. Get all set up and the puck is dropped down there. Played up to the line automatically. Dukes try to make their way up the ice with this puck. Able to take this one wide. Cut through on Bailey there. Unable to get a shot off of that nice pass. So back up the other way now. The Bucks go just over the line and they're going to be called off. So change here. Bucks and Dukes. As we'll head out for new faceoff just outside the Duke zone here. Just over 4 minutes to go. And the second period score still 3-2 for the Bucks. Puck dropped and played off there. McClellan, he'll walk his way in. Pass back there. Try to be kept in there by Myra. Not down super deep, but certainly playable down there. Duke's jumping all over this puck. Wanting to clear out of their own zone here. Trying to gain possession down low. Battle along the boards. Trying to find this puck. Gets caught up in some skates. Trying to move this one out. It gets chipped up high. Myra trying to get a stick on it. Can't quite. Mahoney, he'll pass that one off to Myra. Myra sends that one back down in deep. Down looking for this puck now. Duke still looking to clear their own zone. Puck gets played up ice here. Should have passed this one off. Bucks now making their way up ice with some speed. able to get into the Duke zone. Pass off there. McClellan can't quite find that bouncy puck on his stick. Just over the line, and that one's going to be off. So we'll get a new face-off. Just outside once again. So lined up down here. Just under 3 to go in the second period. Still looking to take advantage of this game and hold on to that puck. Pass off there to Murphy. Murphy, he'll send that one in deep. That one's just out, so get a new face-off. It's a face-off just outside the Buck zone here. Puck gets dropped and played back there. Bucks looking to get out of their own zone as it popped back there. Kelly came out to play that one. Dunn down there quickly. Tried to pass that one in front. Great stick there by Dodge to keep that puck from being a pass out in front. Back down the other way now. Picked up by the Dukes. Trying to make their way up ice. Pass off there. Bucks able to take control and move that one down. Kraus on this puck. Trying to pressure this one hard. Puck gets caught up down low. Back up top. Murphy. He'll move that one down. Kraus pass down low. Out in front once again as that puck gets sent all the way down. Kelly out to play this one. Duke's coming down to pressure hard. Trying to get a stick or something on that one as it gets sent all the way down. We'll get an icing call. So we'll head back down the Buck zone now for a new face-off. Just under 2 to go in the second now. So we'll have a new face-off down the Buck zone. Opportunity here for the Dukes to get control down low early. Puck drop and played back there. Dukes jumping on this one. That one's just wide. Down low. Bucks trying to find this puck. They start to try to break out up the ice. Kept down and low. Dukes trying to hem it in there and keep that one down low. Bucks able to chip that one up high and out. Icing called off as the Dukes try to move this one up quickly. Saw that change happening. Langell pass cross. Gets on net. Nothing off of that one though. We'll get a whistle there off of the play just down in front of the net. So we'll get all lined up down in the Buck zone. Once again, 1:19 to go here. Trying to finish this period strong so they can back for another 20 minutes of good play in the third. Puck moved back to the line there. Kept in by the Dukes. Dukes will look to set something up. Alley Ward over the line. Loses that one off of his stick. He'll move that one down. Dukes trying to hold on to control here. Step out. Quick shot off there, and that one's just up high. Still looking to get these shots on net, and we'll have a penalty coming our way. So this penalty is going to be given towards the Buccaneers. So we'll try to get in the box here, and it's going to be given to Mombercat. So back down to the Buck zone we go. 2-minute advantage once again for the Dukes to get themselves tied up in this game. Puck moved off there, played back. Cleared early by Curtin. Can't quite get it out. Pass on the line there. Quick shot on that, and we have a quick save. So we're lined up just outside the crease now. New face-off once again. 50 seconds to go here. Whole 50 seconds of power play for sure for the Dukes. Bowring, he'll send that one down and deep. Sent back up top. Dukes will look to set something up here. Pass out in front. Nothing there. Bowring, he'll step in to try to get advantage of that puck. Sent back down and low. Bucks looking to find this puck cleared there up into neutral zone ice. As the Dukes will try to make their way back in. Shift out there by Pridham as that one gets sent back up. So it's McCormick that's able to get that one off of his stick. Quick pass off there. Shot on net. Nothing off of that one. Bit of a fight down low. Battle. Pridham once again getting shots made at him. So quick change here. 13 seconds to go in the second period. 13 seconds here for the Dukes to try to take advantage of this game. Puck left there off the draw. Quick shot off. Nothing off of that one. That one pops up and taken back into neutral zone ice. So back down into the Buck zone, and still try to move around with this puck. And we'll get the buzzer to indicate the end of the second, as both teams will head back to locker rooms for another quick intermission, and then we'll be back for more third period action here live on High Button Sports. I'm Lucy Glazework. Thank you for tuning in this far with us. Welcome back, everybody, for some third period action. Last 20 minutes of the game here left to be played. We're back with Martello in the box for a minute here. So the Bucks will be down a man for a minute, giving the Dukes a chance to start this period off right and get themselves tied up in this game. Puck sent back. Dukes down to play this one. We'll try to get this one moving up. Chipped off a stick there of the Bucks, as the Dukes will try to work their way into the Buck zone. Caught up along the boards. Push back behind the net. Up on the boards, Allie Ward with a big shot off there and a save down low for Kelly. So new face-off down in the Buck zone. Just 33 seconds left in their penalty kill. Puck drop there and played down low up to the line now. Allie Ward pass off there. Dukes looking to shoot this puck towards the net. Sent back down low by the Bucks. Bucks looking to work their way to the zone with the puck. Caught up on the line by Allie Ward. Sent back down in deep. Puck moved up the boards now. Sent back down once again. Still looking to break out of the Bucks. Caught up on the line there as this penalty from Martello will expire. So back to 5v5 action. Chance now for the Bucks to recollect themselves and get them all set up. So we'll get an icing call there against the Dukes. So we'll head down to their zone for a new face-off. So we're down in the Duke zone. New face-off, back to 5v5 action. The way we like it here. Advantage for both teams here. Bucks still with that 1-goal lead. Puck played back behind the net. Dukes trying to break out of their own zone. Caught up in a battle down there as they're able to gain the neutral zone and dump that one down and deep into the Buck zone. So down to play this one. Trying to find that puck, and we get a whistle there. So we get a new face-off down in the Buck zone. Sad to report that Los Angeles right now is up 1-0 in game to the World Series. They just had a run. Top of the first with 2 out. So we're back here. New face-off down low in the Buck zone. Shot on net there. Kept out. As the Bucks will try to make their way to their own zone here. Pass out in front for the Dukes. Quick shot off there. That one pops out once again. Kept out by the Bucks. Able to clear the front of their net to get that puck all the way down into the Duke zone. So Dukes back down to play that one hard into the boards. Big fall there for Pridham. Puck being moved back up by the Dukes. Able to get into the neutral zone. And that one's picked off by Curtin. Curtin pass off to Pridham. Pridham will send that one in deep as he gets taken down hard. That one is sent on net, and Duke's able to control this puck a little bit here. Trying to move it through as they're able to get down to the Bucks zone. Working down low. Sent out by the Bucks, and we'll have a penalty coming towards the Dukes. Quick shot off there! Save! So down low. Dukes get a touch on that one. So that will bring us to a whistle to get them in the box. So Bucks now up on a power play here. Chance for them to continue this lead of this game. It's Henry that will head to the box. The Dukes. So 2 minutes here for the Bucks. Taking advantage of this extra man on the ice. Puck being played up the boards down low there. Belen unable to hold the line as he'll head back to pick that one up. Gets hit down hard as he gets sent back in. Sullivan, he'll work his way down the wall. Trying to move with that puck. Prober now. Prober, pass off there to Belen. Try to look back to Prober as he'll step down, pass down to Sullivan. Sullivan out in front. Opportunity there for the Bucks. Unable to get anything off that one, so it's Bailey down low. He'll move that one back up top to Belen. Belen, pass back there. Puck moved down low once again. Out in front. Opportunity for Belen as he stepped down there. Nothing off that one. So it's the Dukes that will head back up the ice the other way. Sent down low into the Buck zone. No call there as They are on the man-down advantage. So Bucks now are going to work their way into the Duke zone. Walk through there. Martello, he passed that one off. Looking towards the net, looking to get a goal here, and that one's shot up high into the netting. So back down into the Duke zone. For a new face-off. Just 1:02 remaining on this power play for the Bucks. Still looking to take advantage of this one and get themselves back up on the board. Puck being played off into the corner, battling hard for that to try to gain possession. Dukes now with control. They'll try to clear that one. Caught up there by Roach. Did a good job of getting himself in front of that one, and that one looks like it hurts as he'll head towards the bench. Morrison, he'll walk with the puck. Pass up top to Myra. He'll take a look. Pass down there. Pass over to Probert now. Probert, step in, shot. That one's tipped up high. Bucks still trying to move this puck and get themselves toward the net. Shot off there by Myra. Nothing off of that one. Chipped out there by the Dukes, and they'll head back for that puck hard. So Myra able to go down and pick this one up. So he'll try to trap back the other way now. Picked off by Probert down low. He's still trying to move that one. Murphy, he'll look up. Pass off to Probert. Probert makes his way over the line. Down and deep, and the penalty for the Dukes has expired. So Probert looks over to Myra. Myra gets that one taken off of his stick very quickly. Probert, he'll spin around. Still with possession, and we called for an offside call there. So get a new face-off. Just outside now. So back to 5v5 action. Fresh legs out there. Looking to finish this game off strong. Just give a minute here for the Dukes to make sure they're all good. Puck dropped and caught up in a battle there. Moving in now is Martello. Martello able to push that one down deep. Trying to battle to find this puck. Bucks will try to move this around as they cut back. Give themselves some space with this one to get caught up in a battle. Broken stick as Pridham heads to the bench. Offside there. So we'll head just outside for a new face-off. Just outside the box zone now, new face-off. Just under 15 to go in this third. Puck chipped in deep by the Dukes. Back hard for his Balam. He'll pass that one across. Chipped up there. Dukes able to throw that one back down. Theoropoulos quick on that one to get that on his stick. Back to Myra now. Myra. He'll try to move this one up ice. Pass up there. Dukes now with control as they go back into their own zone with the puck here. Try to pass this one off. Can't quite. Try to look again as that one chips out past, and it's a foot race down the ice now. Dukes to be the first of that puck. Able to get a shot on net there. As this one gets sent back up the ice. Whistle there, so we'll head down to the Bucks zone as Liney gives a warning to the bench about their change here. Myra gotta fix his neck guard down low to give the Bucks a quick second here to catch a breath and get lined up, so he gets back to the face-off. Puck moved up top. Sent in deep. Battle down low. Dukes looking to come out with this puck. Battle as this one moves up the wall. Trying to chip this one out past. Kept in by Doon. Quick shot on net there, and that was just wide. Up to the line, it's Allie Ward with a quick shot, and that one's hard and wide. Puck moved back down low. Dukes battling for this one, trying to come out with it. Cut off there. A battle down low. Dukes with full possession right now. Quick shot off there, and it's off the post. Bucks will try to move this one up ice, and that one's offside. So new face-off here. Changes from both teams to try to get new legs on the ice for this one. So our inside Buck zone for this one. There's over 13 to go in the third here. Puck is dropped and played down low. Dukes trying to get through, and we'll get a penalty called here. This one's going to go to Dodge. Cross-check call. So we'll head back down into the Buck zone for a new face-off. Just sitting there for 2 minutes and gives the Dukes a 2-minute advantage here to try to get something on that. Right off the face-off, quick shot there. Nothing off of that one. So we'll head down for a new face-off. So right off the face-off there, puck moved back. Played up high. We got a whistle on this one. Liney's giving a message here. It's a new face-off once again. Puck dropped and played off the draw there, sent all the way down the ice. So back down to the Dukes zone. Puck moved up ice now. Just over the line, the Dukes will look towards the net. That one's just wide. Puck moved down low, still continuing to battle out this one. Up top once again, Dukes with possession as they'll look towards the net. Up top, quick shot off there, and that one's stopped out in front. Bucks trying to clear the zone still. Just a minute to go now, and Dodge's penalty. Sent down into the Duke zone as they'll head back to pick this one up and try to get themselves going up ice with speed. Duke's going to pass off there. Langell over the line. He'll take this one down out and deep. Try to cut up to give himself some space, and Murphy's quick to be on that puck. Up to the line now, Dukes. Pass cross. Sent back down low. Step out, pass out in front. Look towards the net, quick shot there. Rebound opportunity, can't quite get a stick on that one. Out in front once again. The net seems to also be off, but we got a whistle there as there was a save at the end. So we got lined up for a new face-off down in the Buck zone. Just 24 seconds to go and Dodge's penalty here. Puck played back off of that face-off. Duke's able to take control here in the neutral zone. So pass this one up. Allie Ward, he'll send that one down in deep. Puck sent back. Trying to chip this one out. Can't quite. Myra now, he'll pick this one up. He'll look up ice, try to send that one up. Turnover. Dodge out of the box and a quick goal for the Dukes off of that one. So they'll head to the bench to celebrate off of a quick turnover there. So it's me, English, that gets that one, making this game all tied up at 3. Just over 11 minutes to go now in this game, and we're all tied up. Puck is dropped at center ice. Played up. Bucks looking to gain control, able to get this one on their stick. Sam back in deep now. The Dukes as this one pops out into neutral zone ice. Battle up top. Both teams looking to find this puck. It's going to be the Bucks that are able to sneak into the Duke zone. Quick shot off there, and that one just ripples over up top. Still battling down low. Trying to find this puck. Big fall there, so it's Hartman that's able to walk in. Quick shot, he scores! Hartman skated all the way down the ice, able to walk in. Top corner shot to put the Dukes up for the first time in this game. And he'll head to the bench to certainly celebrate. His grandma certainly excited over in the crowd. She came over earlier to stream, and it's definitely got their fans hyped up for this goal. So 4-3 now for the Dukes. Puck played back off of this one. Back for it is Dodge. Dodge. Chip up to Murphy. Bucks looking to clear their zone. Can't quite. It's turned over down low by the Dukes. Sent down deep into the corner. Looking to find this puck. Cross down low. Dukes still with possession. Loco front. Opportunity there. Picked off by the Bucks. They look to clear the zone. Kept in up top. Bucks now pass up ice. Mombercat in with speed. Mombercat trying to sneak his way through. Gets shut down by the Dukes defense. Puck played off into the corner. And this puck will head down the ice back the other way. Icing call on that one. So we'll head back down to the Duke zone. So 9:40 left in the third. Dukes take the late lead here for the first time in this game. Puck drop and played back. Dukes back to get this one. Held up by Myro on the line and sent back down in deep. Battle out in front. Looking to try to find this puck. Pass out in front, shot off, and that one's wide. Krause looking on the net. He just couldn't quite get that one off the stick the way he would have liked to. As both teams now caught up in a battle just inside of the Duke zone, trying to move this puck. Sent down the ice now by the Dukes. Bucks back hard for this one. Able to send this one up, and Pryman down it with a new stick now. Try to get a shot off there, nothing off of that one. Bucks able to hold that line. It's Belen. Will keep that puck in deep. Battle down and low in the Duke zone, looking to clear. Held up by the Bucks as that one gets sent back down in deep. Dukes. Puck on their stick down low in their zone. Pressure from Mahoney, but not hard pressure, so able to try to break out here with a pass. Back down in deep. Mahoney down there, still trying to pressure this puck hard as it gets sent back down the other way. So Bucks back for that one. Curtin, he tried to get his stick on that. Still battle it out in the corner. Frazier walks out with this one. Pass back there. Can't quite get anything to the net yet as that one was sent back into the corner. Still looking for this puck. McDonald passed off the line there. Sent back down in deep. Duke still with control here. Trying to move this puck around. Bucks get a stick on it now as they try to clear the zone. Can't get the puck off their stick. So that one gets sent back down in deep. Dukes with control down low. Battling hard. Bucks trying to take back a little bit of control here. Still looking to find this puck. Up top now, McDonald. He'll send that one back down in deep. Trying to go down here and play this puck. Can't quite as they get caught up in a battle just behind the net. So the Bucks now are trying to break out up the other way. So they'll send that one down in deep. Dukes now back up the other way, able to pick up that puck quite quickly there. and turn this play around to get themselves down into the Buck zone. Murphy back there for this one. He'll try to send this one up the boards. Bucks looking to break out. Can't as that one gets sent back in deep by the Dukes. Still trying to find this puck down low. And the whistle goes as now it's just off there. So we get a new face-off down in the Buck zone. Change here for a couple of different guys. Try to get some fresh legs on the ice. Just under 7 minutes to go now in this game with Dukes with the lead. Puck played off there. Back up top. Bucks able to sneak through quickly. It's Probert. Probert, he'll walk in. Quick spin move there. Loses that one off of his stick. Kind of got caught up with the defender there, but made the most of it and still trying to get a quick shot off. That one gets sent back down to deep. Dukes trying to clear their zone. Up along the boards now, trying to find this puck. Dukes able to pick it up down low and start to make their way up ice. Picked up down low by Myra. Myra, he'll pass that one off there to Belen. Pass up high. Probert, he'll walk his way in. Probert, he'll try to cut through. Gets that one chipped off of his stick. Trying to find this down low. It's Belen down there, jumped up in play to try to hold on to that puck, and it's the Dukes that will start to make their way into neutral zone ice. Pass off there to Arsenal. Arsenal, he'll try to sneak through. Myra able to hold him off as Mombercat came in to help with that puck. So back up the other way now. Mombercat goes. Trying to work his way through. Able to get into the Duke zone, and he'll get called off. So new face-off now. Change here for the Bucks as they'll get fresh legs on the ice. Face-off just outside the Duke zone. Under 6 minutes to go here. Score 4-3 still for the Dukes. Puck move back. Myra. He'll step in and shoot that one down in low. Picked up down low by the Dukes. Trying to hold on to control of this puck. Chipped back down the boards. As the Dukes will try to make their way out. Pass up top there. Dukes trying to still work their way out. Able to get a puck on their stick, and it's Myra back in a foot race. Slides. Unable to get a stick on it, but that puck just goes up and wide. Back up the other way now. Dukes with control. They'll pass this one up high. Bucks with the change. So they were taking advantage of that one once again. Going down to pressure this puck now down and low. Trying to take advantage of this and hold on. As there's a battle now down and deep. Picked up back behind the net by the Bucks as they look to clear this zone. Bucks able to move this one up. Caught up there as it's Theophilus that will send that one down and deep. Dukes now. Dukes trying to clear their zone as they'll try to fob that one up the ice. Theophilus there though to shut that down. Looks towards the net. That one gets caught up in a shin pad curtain there. Keep that in. That one's off a shin pad once again, and it's a foot race. Bailey able to knock off there and keep that puck out. Try to move this one up ice, and it's turned over right in center ice. Sent back down deep into the corner, looking for this puck. Trying to get this one out as it gets caught up there. Mahoney, he'll walk down. Chips this one in deep, and they'll be called off once again. So we'll get a new face-off outside of the Duke zone. Bit of a words between McClellan and the linesman there on that one. So just down now. Outside the Duke zone. Over 4 minutes to go here. Puck drop there and played off. Sent back down as they'll battle just outside of the Duke's bench for this puck. Trying to find this one. Pass across there, Mahoney. Jumping down to get on that puck. Out in front, opportunity there, and the Duke's able to keep that one out. This puck gets thrown all the way back down. Whistle there, and Get the icing call, so we'll head back down now to the Duke zone. We'll get lined up here in the Duke zone. Just over 3 minutes to go. Puck drop there and played up Probert, the one to jump on that one, send that one across. Can't quite. Kept in on the line there by Belen. Down low looking to find this puck. Myra will be the one to go back for it with pressure on him from Dunn. Myra sends that one up ice. Probert trying to get his stick on it. They try to get deep into the Duke zone. Duke's able to turn this one back up ice. Sent all the way down now. They'll try to battle down low for this puck. Sent all the way down to the Duke zone. They'll get an icing call. So we'll head back down to the Buck zone for a new face-off. Still lots of time left on the clock for the Bucks to be able to tie this game up. They're certainly motivated on that bench, as you can see them now cheering each other on, trying to get each other hyped up for the end of this third. Puck try to be kept in there by the Dukes. Bucks able to try to sneak their way through, so it's Probert that will try to get that one in deep. Can't quite. Dukes chip this one in deep. Back forward hard is Bailey. Bailey just off the bench, able to come out and take control of that puck, and we'll get a whistle. A little bit after the whistle there. The refs don't like that. So we go right outside the Buck zone for this face-off. Puck played off there. Sent back down and deep. Try to come out to play this one. Kept in there by the Bucks. Bucks trying to keep this puck down and low to get themselves an offensive advantage. Puck sent all the way down the ice. Bailey back for this one. Icing had already been called off as he's able to get a quick pass out there to get his team moving up ice. Sent back down and deep into the Duke zone. Bucks down and low, trying to win this puck, and we'll have a penalty coming our way towards the Duke. So they're going to pull their goalie to get their extra man out there, and just as Sullivan starts to make his way out on ice, the whistle blows to indicate that penalty. So we'll head to a Bucks power play here to finish off this game and give them a chance to try to tie this game up. So it's going to be a hooking call, and the Bucks are going to call a timeout. It's going to be Murnahan that heads to the box. So we'll go for a brief timeout, and we'll be back shortly after this. So timeout up. Now as we head down into the Duke zone, so 1:44 on the clock, 2-minute power play for the Bucks. This game has certainly got an exciting turn to it here in the end. One goal just could change this game completely and tie things back up. So here we go. Face off down low in the Duke zone. Puck is dropped. Down there hard to get it. Dukes clearing the zone early. Can't quite get that one past Murphy, as Bucks have no goalie in their net to give them that extra man advantage that they already had. And they score to tie this game up! If you were not already out of your seat, you are now. The Bucks have just tied this game up at 4 with 1:30 left to go in this third period. And it's going to be Monbergot to take that one for the team as they're all hyped up and ready to finish this job. Duke still cheering on from the bench. This game is all tied up once again with 1:30 left to go in this one. That's exactly what you want to see in a hockey game. You want to see that compete level just to the end. An exciting turn to get this thing tied up. Dukes looking to clear this one. Murphy goes back for that one. Chips this one up the wall. Morrison gets out on his stick. Forward to McClellan. He'll dump that one in deep. Dukes go back hard for this puck. We'll get a quick change here from the Bucks. Dukes looking to clear their zone. Morrison hard on this puck. McClellan trying to get his stick down on it. Trying to battle for this one down low. Bucks come out with this one. Shot on net. Rebound opportunity. Puck still down there in a scramble. We're going to whistle to finish that as they head to the out of there. And we'll get a new faceoff down low into the Duke zone. So deep into the Duke zone we are. 58 seconds left here, and the game's all tied up at 4 after an exciting turn of events the last couple of minutes. Puck is dropped down low. Duke's trying to move this one. This one moves up the wall. Back down in deep. Battle up along the boards, up to Murphy. Murphy, quick shot off there. Rebound opportunity, backhand. Nobody can quite get a stick on this one. Out in front once again. Duke's up the ice the other way now. They'll make their way in. Chipped forward there. Henry back with this one. Pressure against him as this one gets chipped in deep by the Dukes. Belen, he'll go back to play that one. Murphy down there to support him. Trying this, find this puck down in deep. Able to pass this one back up. Try to move this one out, caught up in the line. Puck moved back down in deep, 4 seconds to go here. Big hit there at the end. That buzzer will indicate the end of this third period. So we will head into some overtime play. We will be back after this short break, live on High Button Sports. So we are back for some overtime action. 3v3 for 5 minutes here as we look for a winner in tonight's matchup between the Bucks and Dukes. Puck starts by being played forward. Murphy in deep. Murphy shot off there and just chipped up into netting. So we'll get our first whistle and a new face-off down low in the Duke zone. The new face-off here. Whistle blows. Puck is dropped down low, looking for this one. Bucks will take this one up into neutral zone. Knew they weren't going to be able to hold that line as well as they would have liked to, so they're trying to set something up here. It's Murphy that will walk in. Murphy. Shot there. Roach up on that one. Try to get a shot off as well. Rebound. Nothing off of that. Duke's trying to clear their zone and get out. Roach down hard on that puck. Stick playing that one. Trying to get this towards the net. Duke still trying to break out here and try to get themselves up ice into neutral zone ice. Deep into the Buck zone now. Quick move there. Shot, and that one's wide. Rebound opportunity, but that one's picked off by Roach. He'll start to take his time with this puck and wait for a quick change to happen on the Bucks bench and give them something to set up. So it's Gross. Now we'll start to move with the puck. Pass back there to Curtin. Curtin. He'll take his space and time with it. Curtin. He'll walk his way up. Curtin in with speed. He goes wide. Pass across to Pridham. Pridham gets shut down in front. So puck being played down deep into the corner. Still looking to get this one out. And it's the Dukes back up the other way with speed. Gunn cuts through. Quick shot off there. And a save by Kelly. So we head for a new face-off deep into the Buck zone. Change here for them. Trying to get fresh legs out. Just 3:30 to go in this first OT. So puck being played off into the corner right off the bat there. As the Bucks will try to set something up early here. Robert, he passes that puck off. Try to move this one forward. Big hit there from the Dukes. Bucks still with possession deep into the corner. Looking to move this one around as they get hit hard down low. Robert in to help, but he's able to turn that puck around. Hold on to that one. Quick shot, and that one's wide. Dukes trying to get out of their own zone. Down low. Battle. Trying to find this puck. Puck pops up the boards. Still looking to hold on to this one as it pops out. Belen, he'll take this one back with space and time to try to set something up. Push forward there as Probert will try to walk his way, and Probert pass out, shot, and that one's shut down. Rebound opportunity, and a big scramble out in front. So get a new face-off deep down into the Dukes zone. So puck being dropped down deep. Trying to find this. Roach puts that towards net. McClellan there for the rebound. Nothing off of that one. So new face-off, once again down in the Duke zone. So we'll get all lined up, try to finish out this OT. Puck moved down, Dukes trying to break out. McClellan, he'll pressure this puck. Sent up ice, Arsenal gets that one turned over from him, able to pick it back up once again. Arsenal, he'll walk in, takes this one wide, out in front, opportunity there, nothing off of that one. Dukes able to pick this one back up and try to make a play happen. Pressure on them. Murphy hard on that puck, trying to find it. Pass up top. Dukes still looking to set up. Arsenal caught up in his feet. Turnover here by Roach. Roach, he'll cut back to give himself some space and time. Hardum on that puck, trying to put some pressure on. Pass off there. Murphy now. Murphy. He'll work his way up the ice with some speed. Murphy, he'll cut through. Just pass. Shot off there, and that one's tipped wide. Dukes now. Dukes try to make their way up ice. Caught up in the neutral zone. Sullivan can't quite get that one on his stick. So Sullivan, he's able to regain control there. Skate his way up the boards as that one gets shut down. So back up the other way the Dukes go. Little cut through. Done. Shot off there, and that one's wide. So battle down low, trying to clear this puck out. So it gets caught up in a battle still. And it's Dukes that are going to come out with this one. They'll move this one back up into neutral zone ice, try to create some space and time for themselves. Morrison up to pressure that puck. Pass up ice. Here come the Dukes. Walk in. Shot, and that one's saved off. Still battling down low to try to find this puck. Dukes take this one back up the ice. Send it back down. try to get something going here. They are able to walk into the Buck zone now. Out wide, pass out in front, rebound opportunity, and that whistle's gonna go. Just under 20 seconds to go here in OT1. Puck play back up top. Dukes look towards the net. Shot off there. Nothing off of that one. Battle down deep into the corner. Bucks looking to clear their own zone. Less than 10 to go on the clock. Bucks now start to move their way across. Gonna kill this clock now, as this buzzer will go to end OT. Got a quick intermission here before we move on to the shootout. Exciting way to finish this game. Currently the only one talking in this rink, as it's pretty silent in here. Both teams trying to talk about what they want to do on this one. Give you a good look at these benches here. The Bucks trying to discuss over there, and the Dukes over this way trying to discuss. 10 o'clock on a Saturday night. We're in the rink. No better place to be. A couple of people got the Jays game on up in the stands here. Trying to stay informed about that. So, we head now for a shootout. Exciting way to end this game. First up to shoot for the Bucks is going to be Roach. Lots of support being called out from the stands right now. Both teams wanting to end this in the best way possible. So here's Roach up to shoot first for the Buccaneers. Wait for everybody to be good and for the whistle to go. Through. Quick move there, shot, and that one's saved. So good start here for the Dukes with the first save. So Hardham up to shoot now for the Dukes. So he'll come up, take this puck, start to make his way up ice. Cut in, quick move, forehand, tries to shoot top corner, and that one's just up high. It's now Pridham up for the Bucks to shoot. Still come up to center ice to get this puck and get started. Here's Pridham, makes his way up ice. Cut across, in now, forehand, and that one's saved. So back to center ice now. Landel up for the Dukes to shoot. Walks in Landel. Cuts through, forehand shot and a save. Wow. This game has certainly been close all night, and certainly able to see how close these teams are right now. So up now it's going to be Curtin. He'll walk in. Curtin, forehand, quick shot there, and a glove save. So we head back to center ice. To be done up to shoot for the Dukes. Come up, take his puck, skates in, forehand, backhand, forehand, he shoots, he scores! There you have it, folks. Dukes with a road win. Ooh, Oh, gosh. Rough over there along the boards. Dukes fans certainly happy about this one. What a way to end this game. OT into a shootout. And there you have it. Dukes able to take this one. Thank you for tuning into this game live on High Button Sports. I've been Lucy Glazebrook. Certainly enjoyed myself tonight at the rink. There was lots of action to be had here. We'll see you guys back for our next stream.